Howdy YouTube world, hope things are going well with you all. As you'll know, I've started doing a wee channel for myself and to try and help other people. If anybody's watched the videos, can I just say thank you so much for actually taking the time out and maybe watching them. I know it's a kind of a niche subject. It's not something that everyone wants to want to be a part of. I would like to think everyone wanted to be a part of it because we struggle in day-to-day life, and it only takes a couple of curveballs for something to happen, and yeah, we start to struggle. So again, essentially what we're doing here on the channel is we're going to try and build a little bit of a community of people who have been finding life difficult. So the point in it is we're going to use guitar as a technique to self-regulate, to distract ourselves, so that when we are struggling, we've got something there. It doesn't take long to distract yourself away from the sort of difficult times. It's not going to take them away, but it's going to give you that bit of regulation to get out of your own head for a good while, and that helps and is invaluable, because by the time you're finished, hopefully your body, yourself, you're calm, and you're going to be able to look at a situation and you're going to look at it differently, aren't you? You're going to look at it and say, well, actually, I could solve this, I could resolve this, this is something that I can do. Whereas when you're highly anxious, you're in your own mind, you're ruminating, these things are all just a recipe for disaster. If you keep doing that, you can make yourself unwell, and we don't want that. We want to catch you way before then, and we want you to be able to sit down and find something that will take you out of that mindset. So with that, unfortunately, I'm going to go against my own sort of morality, my own moral compass, would you say. I said when I started the channel, I was not going to be a gear review guy or anything like that. This was completely different. However, today is slightly different. I am going to be doing a bit of a review, and the reason I'm doing that, it will all sort of come together near the end of the video, and the reason why I'm doing it. So guitars are amazing things. If it's something that you're into, you'll love them. If you're anything like me, you'll sit and scroll for hours looking at different colours, different types of guitars, what they look like, and all these kind of things. And you've always got your favourites, haven't you? What type of guitarist are you? Are you somebody that likes metal and gears towards maybe Ibanez? Are you somebody a bit more traditional who likes Fender and Gibson and things like that, or Epiphone? What kind of things you like to look at. However, something that I recently done, I was looking for, so I have a really stunning guitar in my hands, right? And I consider myself super lucky to own this guitar. I got a great deal on it. There are some slight marks and damage, as you can see here, but it is one of the most beautiful guitars I think I've ever held. And this is a Fender American Original Series. It's a 60s telly, right? And you can see how stunning that blue is. And yeah, there's a couple of marks and things, but it's got character. So, I'm quite happy with that. Absolutely beautiful, lovely neck. Feels amazing. It's not completely satin, but it's not sticky and horrible. So I love this guitar, right? So I recently wanted a candy apple red one, because if you've got a blue, you kind of want the candy apple red, don't you? Because that's just beautiful as well. But at this point in time, different things going on in life and stuff like that, probably like yourself, the current climate, financial climate is just ridiculous. Everything's skyrocketing up in price, and it's like, well, I can't really afford to go out and spend a whole load of money. Any guitars that I've got that are slightly valuable would be like, I would have paid them up in finance, right? I've never got cash to go out and go, there's 1,500 quid, can you give me a guitar? That's not me. I'd just pay it up in finance. I pick the guitar I want, and I do that, and I try and pay it off as soon as I can. With regards to looking at these, I thought that way, the GAS, GAS, right, Guitar Acquisition Syndrome, is very much a thing. You see something, you want it, you try to figure out how you're going to get it. I've had guitars that have been amazing, and guitars that I've got and I've never been able to play. So they came through and I bought them online and they've been garbage and they've been sent back. This was not one of the guitars. This, as I say, this is a keeper, this is a lifer, and it sounds sorry for the shite playing. I never said I was a professional. What I said was I can help you get out your headspace. I'm not going to be able to teach you how to shred. But yeah, it's, the guitar itself sounds absolutely... In my head it sounds phenomenal. Just such a stunning guitar. I'll stick a wee bit of gain on as well here. So. Let's start again. So much fun. So, I know, it sounds silly having a foot switch and using my fingers, but it's kind of a thing I do. Anyway, it's good exercise, because I need it. Anyway, moving on. So, what do you think of that guitar? How beautiful. I love it done as well. How stunning is this? However, this is where it gets to the relevance of what I'm going to talk about. As I said, I was urging for another one of these, desperately thinking I need this. I need this in Candy Apple Red, because you've got to have the two, haven't you? Apparently, in my mind anyway. But as I say, I realised, it was so expensive. Sorry, I might have ruined the surprise here. Did you see the hairstyle? It was so expensive. This was not. This is not an expensive guitar. Now, we'll start off with just having a wee nosy, right? Like the colour, right? Nice binding, lovely neck, right? String through. All the features that we want from a beautiful Telecaster, well I want anyway. Okay, the only thing it's missing maybe is the brass saddles, but that's alright, we don't really need them, do we? Pickguard could be maybe slightly nicer colour and it's pure white. Just buy one off it online and stick a slightly off-white colour onto it. Okay, now the rosewood is beautiful, but unfortunately it's as dry as anything, so I'm going to need to do a wee bit of work on that. The work on this is pretty much minimalistic. That's why I want to do a wee kind of video for you, because if you don't have a guitar, you can't really get involved in the things that I'm trying to do. So if you don't have a lot of money, this guitar's perfect. You probably guess, some people might guess if you're an actual guitarist of what I'm talking about at this point in time, right? But we'll do a wee couple of sort of playthroughs and see if you can tell a difference or see what it sounds like. Honestly, I am so impressed with this guitar. I had all sorts of plans for this, right? A tiny wee bit out of tune there, right? I had so many amazing plans for this. I was stripping it down. I was buying new pickups. I was going to put them in it. I was going to get new tuners and everything. I was going to just strip the whole thing out. I play in a bedroom, so don't worry about it. You'll never have to listen to me live. Anyway, what is this? This is an East Coast T62 double band. How stunning is this? Right, I am so impressed. But I am more impressed with the price of this. Do you know what would help? If you get the right chord. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that, are we? Because that's not what we are. We're not here to teach you how to play guitar, because you already know. Hopefully. How cool is this for £109? £109, man. Honestly, I have no faults with it other than, right, so I say no faults with it. I really don't. This is dead simple. This is basic guitar maintenance. So if you have a guitar, you should be able to do this. I'm going to change the strings, right? I'll make sure the intonation's alright, but for the most part, I like a slightly thicker string. But I am going to give it a good clean with my lovely Music Nomad stuff. I can't recommend that enough. It's just, it's amazing. The cleaners, and I am going to use the fret oil. So it's got a fret oil, Music Nomad, and that will give that a really good drink. And then what I'll do is I'll give the frets a polish because they're a wee bit grubby. But I would do that with every guitar, and I would urge anyone who's just getting into guitar, beginner guitarist or anything like that, go on and watch all the amazing YouTube videos that are out there, the people how to do just basic DIY on your guitar, or basic maintenance on your guitar, because it's so important, and it will save you a fortune. You won't need to ask anyone else to do it, and it allows you to pick up like a cheap guitar knowing, right, okay, these are the things I know I'm going to have to do. But this is £109. So see if you are kind of thinking to yourself, I've not really got the money, I don't want to be able, at times are tough, I can't go out and blow £500-600 on a guitar. Don't need to, man. Just look at this East Coast guitar. I got this from Anderton's. I got it from their website. I have had no problem with it. I've played it a few times. Even the tuners, I genuinely thought they're going to be complete garbage, because I know some tuners are really, really bad, but actually it stayed in tune for the most part. And they're all right. They're generic, they're cheap, but they do the job. I don't really need to feel, I don't feel like I need to run away out and buy a new set of really expensive or, stuff like that. So at this point in time, I am a happy man with this. So £109, and I know this sounds as if it's easy for somebody who's working and can afford everything's difficult. Maybe use Klarman Pain 3 or something like that. Get yourself this guitar and a wee amp, and that's all you need. And we can continue with the channel. Now, I'm pretty much going against everything I said for the channel today. I'm sorry about that. Normality will resume. I will have another video of another way of using the guitar to try and help us regulate and relax, and that is the whole purpose of this channel. Again, if you have watched any of the videos, now I know there's not many, but if you have, thank you. I really appreciate the fact that you're looking at them, right? This is not like a really sort of studio style channel. That's not what we're doing. You know, I'm not a maestro on the guitar. I am a basic player. I can play what I want to play, and I'm happy doing that. I don't need to be like everyone else. I can play what I want to play. I can sound great and just get that wee, you know, the wee endorphins that you get when you manage to get a chord progression or something like that. And that's the idea, isn't it? It's about changing my mindset, regulation and self-regulation. So if you are struggling and you feel that this could be helpful, please let me know. Please a wee note in the comments just to say I've tried this and actually it was all right, or what about this? I'm open to a wee bit of feedback from people. It's not a problem. Also, on top of that, we are when it comes to the guitar, you don't need expensive. Right, nobody's here to judge. See, if there was 10 people subscribed to my channel and every one of you bought one of these, I would be over the moon with the fact that you've got a cracking guitar, and you don't need an expensive amp either. You can buy a wee new X sort of portable or something along those lines, and they're brilliant wee amps. Okay, so you don't really need to go crazy. And thank you for everyone who has watched any of the videos or all the videos, and thank you if you watch this. I really do appreciate absolutely everything that people do. You know, and again, if you like and subscribe, we'll keep the channel going. We'll hopefully build that little bit of community, and we can help with sort of self-regulation. All right, cheers, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye.